let's move on to our technique focus for the day. So we're gonna work on stepping. Stepping's boring, right? Why are we working on stepping? Let's figure it out. So I figured out just a couple months ago that I was stepping wrong. I was doing it like this. I was stepping here and making my legs too wide. So if your leg comes around like that, it's too slow. It's okay for stepping, but when you try to step and kick, it doesn't work. So what you need to do to make your Taekwondo kicks better is when you step, you need to keep your legs really close together. So your knees are almost touching and your ankles are almost touching. So when you step forward, you don't step like this. It's too slow. You got to step like this. So your leg goes in a straight line from behind you to in front. And when you step back, it's the same. You don't go wide. You stay nice and close. So let's try that together. Everybody, kicking stance. And you're going to step forward really fast and keep your legs really close. Ready, go. Step. Step back. Step forward. Step back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. And switch feet.
Try it with us, Pasquale.
Back.
It's on TV.
Back. Forward. Back. Forward.
Good, guys.
Forward. Back. Nice job. Okay. So we figured out that stepping isn't just for stepping. That's how you turn your hips to make your kicks strong. So we're going to try turning our shoulders too. So if I'm in my stance and I'm switching my feet like this, what's wrong? What part isn't switching?
Hey, Pasquale, remember what we said about not touching the computer?
My hips are kind of switching. My shoulders are staying forward. So that's not what we want to do. We want our shoulders to be this one pointed forward, and then I step, and that one's pointed all the way behind me. So let's try that, but we're going to add something else to it. I'm going to let this arm go floppy, and then when I step forward, I'm going to swing my shoulder forward really fast, and it's going to make my arm flip forward too. So I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to step, let my arm flop, reset, step, arm swing, reset, step, swing, reset. So let's try that together. We'll do about 10 on each side. Ready, kicking stance, and swing. Let your arm flop forward.
Good.
A few more on this side. Swing your shoulder around as quick as you can to make your arm swing.
Yeah.
Try the other side. So step your other leg, drive your other shoulder forward, and let your arm swing to the front. Nice job. All right, so if you can do that with your arm, same thing with your leg. So this is going to look like a kick, but I don't want you guys to think about it like a kick. Because as soon as you think kick, you're going to make your leg stiff, and it's going to go like this, and that's not what we want. So you want to, just like we were using our shoulder, whipping our shoulder forward to make our hand swing out, now we're going to focus on making our hip switch forward as fast as you can, and letting your foot go loose and flop out to the front, and it's still going to hit the ground just as fast as if you were just stepping. Okay? So you're stepping forward, keeping your legs really close, swinging your hip forward, letting your legs swing out, and then stepping down. It's a lot of stuff, but I bet you guys can figure it out. All right, kicking stance, and swing forward, step. Swing your hip forward, step. Hip forward, step. Hip forward, step. Hip, step. And hip, step. Nice job. A few more on this side, and then we'll switch. All right, very good. Switch sides. Try your other side. So remember, you're pushing off with your back leg, keeping your legs really close as they pass, and then letting your leg come up and whip out, and then stepping down. Focus on leading the motion with your hip. A few more.
Good, guys. With this, it's not that we want you to be floppy. It's that we're helping you practice how to get that Taekwondo snap in the future. And really, yeah, drive with those kicks. So.
Yeah, you're just getting the feel for what your hips should feel like. You can add it to it later. All right, excellent job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on.
Everybody chitty up. And kunye. All right, we're working on our footwork. So what we've been doing is we've been doing those steps, right? Can we put the gallery, please?
Yes.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our slides. So remember when we were all standing on that clock? And there was 12 o'clock in front of us, 3 o'clock to the right, 9 to the left, and 6 to the back. All right, so let's get in our kicking stance just like this. Remember how we used to press that button and then we would bring it back? Now we're going to see if instead of stepping, can we slide there and slide back? It's a little different. So instead of stepping and then stepping back, we're going to slide and slide back. It's almost like our foot is magnetized to the ground. It's stuck there. And our whole body just moves like a robot. Just like that. All right? So let's see if we can do that. We're going to try to do 10 of those. Let's see you do the best you can, all right? So, hana, slide out and slide back. Good. Again, slide out, slide back. Good. Remember, we're not sliding all the way out here. We're only doing a little one, little step back. Okay? And dual. Step, step. Good. Set, slide, slide.
Good, guys.
Good. Net, slide, slide. Again, I'm going to show you from a different angle. All right? Toss it. Slide, slide. Here we go. Slide, slide.
Good, guys.
You're done. Slide, slide.
This is just the very beginning.
A hop. And yo. Nice. Switch feet. Good. I'm going to face this way so you see me this way. All right? So again, I'm looking forward like this, and we're going to go slide, slide. Ready? Hana. Good. Dual. Set. Net. Toss it. Yasu. Here we go. Get in. A hop. And yo. Nice job, everybody. So, I want everyone to get in that kicking stance again. We're doing that Appa Kick. And an Appa Kick is just a fancy way of saying front foot round kick. All right? So everyone pick up your foot and kick out just like that. Good. Aya. Just like that. Can everyone do that?
Well,
don't kick each other. Hands up. Pick it up. Kick. Just like that. Good. Remember, my body is not standing like this. I want to be sideways and looking forward. So when I pick up my foot, I'm hitting with my laces. Like if I were wearing shoes, my laces would be hitting. So all I do is go, boom, just like that. So try that. Bring your front foot up and go, boop, and then bring it down. Good, good. Again, we're hitting sideways. Sideways, not up and down like a front kick. We're hitting that way. Good. So, aya. Good. All right, let's try 10 of those, all right? So bring your leg up. Ready, hana. Aya. Good. Dual. Aya. Set. Aya. Net. Tasa. Yasa. You go. You're done. Front leg. And hop. Aya. And yo. Good. Everyone switch. Kicking stance. Kicking stance. Good. So one leg is in front, right? Is the other leg behind you? Other leg should be back here. Dankwa. Other leg behind you. Good. Let's see you sideways. Very good, everybody. So now, good. Remember, we're not like this. This is not right. We want to be sideways. Again, I'm going to show you a little closer. We're not just like this. We turn sideways. Good. There you go, bud. Eli, keep going. All right, so hands are up. Now we pick up our front foot. Everyone touch your front foot just like this. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Good. Now we lift it up and kick and put it down. Good. Tool. Pick it up, kick, put it down. Set. Good. Good. We got to keep looking forward, everybody. Your opponent's in front of you. So keep your eyes looking. Net. Tasa. Yasa. Good. Go. You're done. And hop. And yo. Nice job, everybody. All right. So everyone chitty up. Everyone chitty up. Good. Remember, we want to see a difference of your stances. So everyone show me a good kicking stance. Ready? Aya. Good. Now chitty up. You see how my body turns? So now I'm straight and upright, but when I do a kicking stance, I turn off to the side. Good. Can everyone switch their feet? Can we switch? Good. Other side. Good. Ready? And switch. Good. Remember what we were doing with Instructor Owen? Good. Switch. Good. Now let's do an Appa Kick. Front leg. Aya. Very good. Now let's switch feet. Aya. And front leg again. Aya. Put it down. Good job. Chitty up. Well done. All right.
Now come back up to standing and turn your toes to point to one side. Put your hands on your hips and crank your hips as far as you can to that side. So you're compressing in to this leg and stretching out your hip flexor on this side. And if you want more stretch, you can push into your back heel and push your hip forward. And turn your shoulders and look behind you. And switch. Unwind your toes. Make your toes face the other direction. And crank your hips and your shoulders to the back. And switch again. Back to the first side. Lean forward to focus on targeting that hip flexor right here. Switch again. All right, now come back to that snake stance, but put your hands on the ground this time. Get a little bit of extra stability. So focus on driving your long-legged hip down into the ground, stretching the inside of your thigh. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Hit your other thigh. Hip adductor muscles, if you want to be technical. And switch again. Walk your hands over. Settle your hip down. This is a great one to pair with working on your splits if you're trying to increase your flexibility there. This one will help a lot. And switch one last time. Now we're going to switch and take one hand and turn it behind you, and the other hand and reach it behind. So keep both of your feet grounded and flat. And now you can push your hip up instead of down. Hit a little different angle. Walk your hands back to the front. Switch sides. Walk your hands back and back. And press your hip forward. And switch again, hands in front. Walk over to the side, hands in back. So what I like about this sequence is that it gives you a lot of flexibility to move your hip around and find the spot that feels tight to you and fix it. Or if you don't feel any tight spots, you can just work on keeping your body weight up, getting a little bit of a workout in your bent leg, and practice loading your hips while you're in this low stance. Go ahead and switch back to the other side one more time. Walk your hands to the front, switch, walk your hands to the back. Now we'll stay on this same side and take your long leg and point those toes up at the ceiling. And then bring your hands to the front and lean your weight forward to drive your heel into the ground. Get a good hamstring stretch.
So for some of you, see if you can do this without having your bottom on the ground. You can't really tell, but instructor Owen is up off the ground. He's barely, yeah.
If your ankles can't do this, that's totally fine. You can be up here and have your hands on the ground for extra support.
But yeah, just don't have your bottom on the ground.
So having your hands on the ground gives you a lot of flexibility to move around because you're not stuck on 2 balance points, you have 4. All right, let's switch sides. So bring your toes down, come over to the other side, ground that heel, and put your hands in front and drive your weight into your heel, stretching your hamstring. All right, switch sides one more time. So come up under your heel for a minute. And then take your knee on the other side and roll it forward onto the ground. Keep lots of weight in your hands here until you're comfortable. And then slide that knee out away from your other foot. So this is getting into the same stretch when we do splits on the ground and you're reaching forward. But now, just like how when we do pigeon, you have your body weight to help you stretch even further. So don't go until it hurts. Go until it's a little bit uncomfortable. And then stay right there and just breathe into that stretch. And we'll switch a few times here. So rock back up onto your foot. Roll your toes down. Switch sides. Rock your heel up. Take your knee down in front. And slide out into a split. Switch one more time, come back up, heel down, toes down, switch sides, heel up, knee down, and split on the first side again. And switch. All right, good job. One last cool down stretch for you. So have a seat and spread your legs, not as wide as you can, but pretty close. Then take your hands, spin them around all the way behind you. Let your toes flop over to that side. Ground your hands and twist your hips and your shoulders and look all the way behind you. Twisting your spine out as much as you can. And switch. So cartwheel your hands over to the other side. Roll your toes to the other side. Twist the other direction. Take a few deep breaths in the twist. And change one more time, other side. And last switch. All right, good job. So now let's go ahead and move on to our meditation. So for this one, I'm going to show you guys something a little different. We're going to do it twice. Once we're going to do it laying down, and then we're going to do it sitting up like we have been. So what we're focusing on for this one is belly breathing. And this is physiologically probably the best way to get your body to relax using your breath. So I'll show you what it looks like first, and then we can all try it together. So you're just going to lay down on your back and take both of your hands and put them on your belly. And then you're going to try to take a deep breath in and see if you can make your hands rise up. And then a breath out. See if you can make your hands go all the way down. So if I'm doing this wrong, then I'm going to be breathing into my chest, which feels sharper. So go ahead and try it. Bring your hands, lay down, bring your hands down onto your belly and see if you can breathe and make your belly go up. Breathe out and have it come down. So try to make your breath nice and smooth and even and relaxed. We'll do about it here. Try it sitting up. If you fall asleep, that means you're doing it right. All right, so if you got a feel for that now, come sit up and cross your legs like we normally do. And we'll do a minute and try to get that same sensation. So focus, you can have your hands in the same spot. Focus your attention on your belly and try to breathe into your stomach. See if you can make your hands move just like they were when you were laying down. It's a little bit trickier here, but now that you know the feeling, you should be able to do it. All right, relax your eyes closed, stretch your spine up, and let's begin. All right, good job, everyone. Thanks for meditating with me, and thanks for joining us today. Let's go ahead and stand up and bow out. All right, face the front. Check it. Kunye.